Hi, welcome back to our next training session. My name is Hitendra Kumar Shaha. I am a CGMP compliance consultant, trainer and auditor from NADH plus GXP Compliance Services. And today we are here to discuss on the topic company presentation for inspection. So now the point here is you may be aware that whenever there is the inspection, maybe regulatory, maybe the customer audits, you need to prepare the company presentation, right? Yes or no? Now the point here is I prepared this training presentation to make you aware that what should be the content of the topic. In the presentation, what should be the content, what you should consider while preparing the presentation. That is all I prepared in this presentation. Second thing, what precautions you should take during the presentation, that also I have taken in this training session. So hope this will be very helpful to you. So please be with me up to the end of this session so that you will really get benefit from this. I am sincerely making efforts to make you understand, and for that purpose only I am preparing the videos on free basis so that you all will get the benefit. Okay, so let us start our today's training session on company presentation for inspection. So when we are discussing about this topic, first is the know your trainer. So already I have told you that my name is Hitendra Kumar Shaha. I am a CGMP compliance consultant, trainer and auditor from NADH plus GXP Compliance Services. I am having more than 24 years of experience, and this is my brief. I don't want to put my more time here. Okay. Then the next is independently I handled 13 years and all. I faced US FDA, EU regulatory for 7 times, US FDA for 9 times, and so many audits I faced. But very important thing is I have audited more than 500 vendors and trained more than 10,000 candidates through the different interfaces like online, offline and all. So I conducted a lot of training sessions. So more than 500 vendors or suppliers I have audited, and also I have faced so many inspections. So based on my experience and understanding, I prepared this training presentation for your understanding purposes. Okay, I am making this my CV as a part of this training presentation because many companies consider this training as external training. So but for that purpose I prepare this my CV. So if you want to record as external training also, you can record in your external training record. So these are the companies I work. I started my career with Sun Pharma, then I work in a Blue Cross Laboratories, I work in Alembic Pharma, I was in a compliance with the Zydus, I was a quality head with USV, I work in a AstraZeneca, then I work in a Sanofi, and then I work in a Mylan, and I moved from there and started my consultancy with the NADH plus GXP Compliance Services, supporting so many companies for training, third-party audits and all. Since last 7 years, we are in the as a consultant role. About our organization is a registered organization. Okay, it is registered under Government of India with the unique number. You can see here, this is a unique number is allotted by the Government of India. Second thing, many people will ask about the trainer. So Hitendra Kumar Shaha, I am the trainer, and I am approved trainer by also the Government of India. This is just for information, because whenever we are giving the certification for the training, so the people who are joining our training sessions or joining our live training sessions, and who are the part of our CGMP and advanced GMP members, they will get the certificates with this trainer ID. So disclaimer, I am putting this disclaimer because what happened, so many points I consider in my training program, so you can evaluate at your end. But my point is, whatever I am preparing this presentation, it is solely for the learning purpose for all of you, right? You can go through this. I don't want to take more time here. Now let us start our today's training session, specially focusing on preparing the company presentation, specially focusing on that, right? So, sorry. So when we are discussing about preparing the presentation, very important precautions is to control the time duration. Training presentation should not be so big and also should not be so short. Maximum 30 minutes, maximum. Even I recommend personally that it should not cross 20 minutes, because if you have a 20 minutes presentation, 15 to 20 minutes presentation, then 10 to 15 minutes will be the discussion on the presentation. So that is the reason you have to control the time duration. The presentation, site presentation or the company presentation should not be so big, right? Second thing is, presentation should be concise. It should not have a lot of big sentences. It should be very concise, just like a one line information. You can use the photographs and all, but the presentation should be concise. Words should be clear and free from spell errors. This is the problem in many companies, in API manufacturer, many API manufacturer site presentation I have seen. The spell errors will be there. So it doesn't look good when it is a introductory presentation about the site. And you know that the first impression is a long lasting impression. So that is the reason I always suggest that whenever you prepare the presentation, take the trial and check whether any spell errors are there or not. Please understand these points, right? The office should be activated and Windows should be of original version. I think photograph is kept here. So this type of error should not be there in the company presentation. You got my point? Now I try, because what happened, I prepared in my laptop, so it is perfect. The sentence and the photograph is present, perfect. But when I am presenting on the screen, you can see it is somewhat it is hidden. The print matter is hidden. This type problem can happen in your case also. In your computer or laptop it will work properly, but when you present on the screen, there will be the problem. So you can take a trial before the presentation. So the office should be activated. So most of the time what happened, the office is used in which the detail is displayed, the office is not activated, and you will get the message background that office is not activated. The reason is the Microsoft Office used in the computer, which is used for the computer, which is meant for presenting the inspectors, that office is not of genuine version. It is a pirated version. So that is the reason, always remember that the computer which you are using to present to the inspectors should not have the pirated copy of any softwares or applications, right? And no much animations. Some presentations will have lot of animations, zigzag and all, then something coming from here, zig and then from left, right, top, bottom. It doesn't look good. This is not the training. When you are giving the site presentation to the inspectors, remember that lot of animations will distract their mind. So during the training, okay, you can have that, because you need to your thought process is different when you are conducting the training. But when you are performing the site presentations, or you are giving the presentations to the outsiders with respect to your site or organization, please remember that no much animation should be there. Minimal. You can have the animations, but simple animations, not the complex. Okay. Now, so let us start. What should be the content of the presentation? And of course, the site details will be there. Site photo, registered postal address will be there, right? Then site layout. So can be colored for different areas of animated for man-matter movement. So now suppose this is the site layout. So many companies, what they have some the indication that this is the entry, and then this is going outside, and this is going to in this other department and all. So one animation is there. That way also you can do. or small animations like arrows will be there, so that the arrow will be moving somewhere else. That also can be okay. Or simple way, you can make a color, like you can, when suppose I am presenting this slide to you as an inspector, suppose you are the inspectors, okay. So this is our site layout. I don't know which company this layout is there, but I took this for example. So suppose this is the site layout. So this is the raw material storage area. This is the finished product storage area. This is the manufacturing area. And this is the solvent storage area, or what utility, whatever. So that way, you can differentiate the different colors, so that it will be helpful for the inspectors to understand that, okay, the storage areas are how separated, manufacturing areas are how separated from each other. So this will help inspectors to understand in a better way. Okay, so that is the reason I recommend to have something animations, small animations, not big animations here, because the small animations you can put a dot also, that cursor will move here and there, that also is okay, or arrow can move here and there, or this type of color presentation also can be okay, right? So when you explain about the site, then the very important thing is you can present about the salient features of the facility. Many people are not putting this. See, always remember that the purpose of the site presentation is the impression about the site. Now suppose if you are presenting this type of photographs, definitely it creates the impression that yes, the surfaces are smooth, the floor are smooth, the paintings are smooth, the lights are perfectly working, so this is the way our site is, so this type of photographs you can use. So my point is, you can put some salient features. Now what type of salient features about the facility? For example, airlocks. You have the airlocks everywhere. Then you can have the material flow from dynamic path boxes. So now you will say, it is normal thing. See, you are working in your company since long. You are habituated to see that dynamic box, path box, or airlocks, or you can say the facial recognition controls to open the doors and all. It is normal for you, but it may not be normal for the inspectors. So that is the reason you can specify that yes, we have the airlocks to control, we have the material flow through the dynamic path boxes, we have the facial recognition access controls, we have the terminal HEPA filters. No, you will say terminal HEPA filters are normal things. Most of the companies are using that. Yes, but in my company I am using the terminal HEPA filter. If you are having the terminal HEPA filter, definitely you can specify the terminal HEPA filter. Bag in, bag out. So in some potent molecules, you may be having the system of bag in, bag out. So that also you can specify. Storage area, you have the storage area for separately storage area for raw materials, separate big storage area for packaging material, separate big storage area for finished goods, separate storage area for solvents. You can specify that, because you don't know what other companies are there. The other companies may be very having the common storage areas which you don't know. But as you have the special storage areas, specify that. Even in the raw material storage area, you may have the separate storage facilities for storage at 2 to 8 degrees, or storage at 25 degrees, or storage at below refrigerator temperature storage. Specify that. These are the salient features of your facility. And you can specify some photographs, and you can put many more about the salient features which are really related to your site. That is what my point is. Okay, actual information, the factual information you can specify here, and of course with the site photographs. So this way, so one slide should be there with the salient features of the facility. The next is site accreditations. You have to specify that what type of approvals your site is having, and for that purpose you can specify clearly the name of the agency. You can put logo also. You can simply make in the tablet list, no problem. No much logo requirement is not a mandatory, but you can put the logo along with the name, or you can put the normal table, no problem. In that you can specify the date and period of the inspection. So what is the date and what is the period of inspection? You can specify about the focus of inspection. If there are multiple blocks or multiple plants are there in the facility or multiple areas are in the facility, you can specify that the focus of inspection of that of a whole facility or a specific block or specific product, that you can specify in the table. And conclusion. So conclusion is very, very important, whether it is complied, whether you have received the approval, or whether you have received the certification, or whether it is under process, compliance is under process. That practice, that everything you can put in the part of the conclusion. Hope you are with me and you are understanding in this presentation expectations, right? Then QC instrument list and production instruments. So here you need not put all the instruments present in the QC. You can put a major instruments in the QC, and in the production equipment also you can specify similar way. Here, when you are preparing the presentation for the regulatory agency, you need not require to have that that the company's turnover of this much of $1 billion, or a company's manufacturing capacity is this much of billion tablets or this much of billion ampoules. This is not required if it is a regulatory inspection. But if it is a customer inspection, definitely you can specify that points. So about QC instruments, you can tabulate with the title, ID, total number and capacity of the particular instruments or production equipments. So if there are HPLC, you can specify that HPLC, you can put a unique ID number, how many HPLC you have, and that way you can specify in the instrument. And in case of production equipment, you can specify the capacity of the equipment also. Now, utility details. Yes, the utilities also. See, basically what happened, this training, this is not a training. Whenever you are giving this presentation to the site, it is you are sharing the brief information about your site, right? So what happened, you inform about your facility for the QC instrument, facility about the number of sites, number of plants and all in the campus. Then you can share information about the salient information. Then you can share about the utilities. So what type of utilities and what information you should specify. When you are discussing about the utilities, the very important thing is number and specifics about the AHU. So how many type of utilities you have, any specific about your AHU or any specific about the utilities, that you can specify here. Water system, nitrogen, compressed air, what is the specifics about that? That all specify here. So you can put a schematic diagram here. And what are the controls? Maybe like in water system, you may have some controls, that all controls you can specify. If you have a SCADA system in the water system, you can specify that. In AHU, if you are using the building management system, BMS or any equivalent system, that you can specify. See, this is not the any promotion type of the video or the learning. This is just for making you understand. I am taking some examples, okay? So key features, you can specify some key features, means what is the skid for AHU filters. So some companies are having some combi filters, that you can specify about the key features when you are explaining about the utilities, no problem at all. So what are different type of controls you have, that you can specify when you are explaining the key features in the slide about the utilities. Quality assurance roles, of course. When we are discussing about the quality assurance roles, that you will come to know that, oh, that is a normal thing. Quality assurance roles are normal, like QMS, chain control, deviation, market complaint, CAPA and all. Okay, SOP control, document control and all. Training, everybody is aware of that, right? Some companies training is under quality assurance, some companies training is under HR. So the point here is, when you are giving the site presentation and you are sharing about the quality assurance information, remember that when all rules you have to specify. That is, I agree with you, but specifically considering the current scenario, you can put some additional information. What is that? Audit trail review, that QA responsibility is audit trail review, that you have to specify. You have to specify quality risk management in line with the current guideline ICS Q9R1, that you can specify. You can specify management review. Many companies forget to put this quality metrics. So prepare the quality metrics, track the quality metrics, reporting the quality metrics, then quality oversight and potential data integrity evaluation. These are the responsibility of QA, my dear friends. Quality assurance, and these all the companies are doing that. See, data integrity in case of audit trail review, of course, along with the QC, the QA is performing the audit trail review, right? We know that, everybody is aware that. But then why you are not putting in the presentation? You can put in the presentation, no problem. Quality risk management, you are preparing the quality risk management with the help of your team, but who is managing this quality risk management? Who is the lead of that? Quality assurance, management review, quality metrics, already these are prepared. Then why don't you put in the quality assurance responsibility and roles? That is what the point I want to share with you, right? Then you can specify about the manufacturing controls. So what are the manufacturing controls? You can take some photograph of the shop floor stating that there is a print facility, so that there are no chances of changing the original data. So print is there, you are attaching directly the print with in the BMR or batch records. Automations, so wherever you have the automations in the manufacturing, that you can specify. In process checks policy, what is the policy of in process checks, and what are the automations, what are the controls in your manufacturing operations, so that your product is defect free, that you can explain. In process checks policy, what is the policy of in process checks, production policy is what, and not only QA but production is also performing the in process checks. And of course there is a counter check by the independently by the another department, quality assurance department, that you can specify when you are discussing about the manufacturing controls. You can specify about the outsourced facilities. So what type of activities are considered under the outsourcing, that you can specify. But very important thing is, you have to mention that finished goods analysis and subcontracting for manufacturing activity, are you performing or not at your site? You can specify that. And most of the companies, I know that the finished goods testing, complete testing is done by the in-house only, and complete manufacturing is done in the site only. There is no subcontracting for manufacturing purpose. So my point is, you specify clearly that finished goods analysis and subcontracting activity is not done at our site. Whatever the products are manufactured, the products are manufactured at our site only. We are not doing any subcontracting. Everything is manufactured in-house. And similarly, the finished goods analysis also completely done at our end. However, we need to take the support from the contractors. For example, for maybe the gown cleaning, or maybe the health checkup, maybe the pest control, or in some cases maybe your instrument breakdown. So in that case, you have qualified the third party laboratory, and you have the quality agreement with the third party, and then based on that you consider that site for a testing purpose. You can specify that. You got my point? But the point is, if you are having complete in-house manufacturing and complete in-house testing, you specify that as a part of this, that yes, we have the facility for complete manufacturing as well as complete testing of the finished goods. Engineering compliance, that also you can specify, because it is also the part of the system. So preventive maintenance and calibration practices you are following, that you can specify. You can specify the frequency and all general things, not in detail, but you can specify that we are having a preventive maintenance on monthly basis, and or maybe the frequency is monthly, quarterly, and half yearly and yearly, like that. Calibration we are doing half yearly and yearly, and whether it is a calibration is done by the in-house or external agency, that you can specify here. Breakdown maintenance also is taken care by the engineering. Filter cleaning also, all this information you can share during the inspection. And the next point is changes since last inspection. This is very, very important. Many people are not putting this requirement or putting this slide, but this is very, very important. So whenever you are putting these changes since last inspection, very important is, the changes should be indirectly reflected with the resources. Very clear. Means what happened? For example, if you are writing that you have the facility expansion, new approvals, new product commercialization, or new equipment installation, or new whatever, then, but the resources are same. The instruments are, QC instruments are same since last 2 years, and manpower is also the same or maybe less now at this moment. It indicates that how you are handling all these activities. Because if there are new approvals, then there will be the new product stabilities and all, new product commercialization, again the validation, stabilities and all coming into picture. So additional manpower is required, facility expansions are there, so qualification and all activities will be there. So my point here is, whenever you are putting these changes since last inspection, please understand that you have to evaluate whether the resources are enough to handle these all changes or not. Hope you got my point. So anything is missing here? Whatever we discussed about the preparing the presentation and all, but do you feel anything is missing? Something may be missing, to be very frank. So if you feel anything is missing, you can put in the comment section. Okay. But I thought this is the point, it's important, but very important thing is delivering the presentation. So I always suggest that whenever you prepare the training presentation, take a trial, give this presentation, site presentation to some couple of people, so that whether everything is okay and you are using the correct words, you are not giving any wrong things or wrong communications or wrong message. This all can be evaluated, and if any information you need, like how many user points in water system, or what are the controls in the water system, what about the computer system at the plant, or what about the number of AHUs in the plant. Suppose if you don't have that information, you can collect that information, right? So delivering the presentation plays a very important role, right? And finally, before leaving ahead, I just want to tell you that we have the YouTube membership program. So simply what you can do, you can go to the YouTube, you can put the Hitendra Kumar Shaha here. So once you go to Hitendra Kumar Shaha, you will find that there is a join button. Once you click the join button, you will come to know that there are three categories. One is the GMP, second is the CGMP, and the third is the advanced GMP. So each category is having a lot of benefits and lot of you can say the good learning opportunities with respect to the GMP update, discounts. Even if you are the part of the CGMP or advanced GMP membership program, then you will get the certificate on our all the learning training sessions and the videos, right? So this is what about the YouTube membership program. If you are facing any problem with the YouTube membership program, then you can contact me. I will share the link how you can go through that. I have prepared a short video in the YouTube membership program, so that when you click the join button, here, a short video will run. You can go through that, where I explain all the benefits are there, and there is a nominal fees. Now that fees you need not pay to anyone else. The fees has to be paid directly to the YouTube only, nobody else. Okay, so that YouTube will promote this video to many participants, or will share this YouTube video to the many viewers. That is what the point behind this. So this is what from my side. Hope you learn things from this video today. If you have any questions, please you can put in the comment section. You can go through this Hitendra Kumar Shaha YouTube channel. And one more thing, that you can subscribe the channel Hitendra Kumar Shaha. Now, what is the benefit of subscribing the YouTube channel? Because I am in touch with so many even the membership people who are the part of the membership program. So what happened? You have to click this button, bell icon, and you have to activate the all notifications, because not only the videos in the YouTube, but I am sharing lot of links and lot of information in the form of a GMP news. So if any information is shared, the members and even the subscribers, they will get here the notification at the this icon, bell icon. You got my point? So this will be benefit to you. So whenever if you are subscribing, click here for all notifications, so that you will get the benefit from the learnings. Sometimes what happen, the link may not be reached to you. So if the link is not reached to you, at least then you will get a notification automatically from the YouTube. So that is the reason I always request that you can subscribe this YouTube channel. It is absolutely free of cost. Additional benefits, if you are interested, you can go for GMP, CGMP and advanced GMP. But otherwise, if you just want to go through this free learning videos, because this is a free learning platform, you can just subscribe it, no problem at all. And these are my contact details. If your company is interested in all different our services like third party audits or the training, site trainings, because the site trainings are quite beneficial. I will take a separate session on the site trainings and all. So that will be beneficial to the many companies. So in that case, you can contact us through these numbers. Definitely we will respond to your all queries, and we will support you in the case of FDA remediations, even helping for the FDA and other regulatory inspections and all, right? This is what from my side. So thank you so much. And anything is missing, you feel that this should be the part of the site presentation, definitely you can put in the comment section. Your comments are always welcome. And if you are interested in any other new learning program or new learning topic, please feel free to put in the comments. I will evaluate the new learning topics, and on the basis of that, I will prepare the next training sessions. This is what from my side. Thank you so much, and ensure all time compliance. Thank you so much.